What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for another footballing legend remade in FM22. This is the little series on the channel where we take a former footballing great, rewind their career, put them back to where they started things and see how they play out a second time around. We use Football Manager 2022 to do this, and this player has been highly requested in my comment section. Today we are talking about Liverpool legend Steven Gerrard. Now, we know he is currently the Aston Villa manager, but let's see what Stevie G would be like this time around playing for Liverpool in the Premier League. Obviously, we're going to put him in back as 18 years of age in Jurgen Klopp's side. Can he this time around win a Premier League trophy? Stick around and find out. Before we dive into things though, guys, if you are enjoying this sort of content, the legends remade in FM22, please do drop a like on today's video and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. I know there's still a large majority of you, over 75% of you that watch the content on the channel aren't subscribed. Please do hit the subscribe button because it really does help the channel out and get these videos out there to as many people as possible. And whilst you're down there, let me know in the comments who you would like to see next time out. But this time we are talking about Liverpool legend Steven Gerrard, and I've created him in the game here. As you can see, I've used a old version of a Championship Manager which had Steven Gerrard on it as a 18-year-old. If editor Steve remembers, I will flash it up now for you guys to see, but this is Steven Gerrard remade in FM22. He is a Liverpool player. He is 18 years of age, no caps for England at the present time. Decent feet, great determination, great leadership. He was a brilliant captain for Liverpool in my opinion. Good natural fitness as well. His physicals can do with some rounding, but he is 18 years of age. Those mentals are fantastic, and with the 20 determination at Liverpool, I think he will go on and do very well. He's got the long shots. He, for me, created a generation of people who, whilst they were at school hitting the ball on the volley, would scream Gerrard. I was one of those people, hence the 16 long shots for an 18-year-old. He's got pretty good technical attributes as well, but he does find himself at Liverpool, and for the first time in any of these remakes of legends, the player's eligible for loan. This player has been listed for loan as the club would like him to continue his development at an appropriate level. He's still at Liverpool, he's in the first team, but Jurgen Klopp is willing to loan him out. What we do, if you are new around here for this series, we jump in 5 years time, 10 years time and 15 years time to see how players get on in Football Manager. So what we're going to do, guys, we are going to simulate these first 5 years. I'll be back at the end of 5 years. So we're back 5 years into the future, and Steven Gerrard is now a starting player for Liverpool. No real surprises here. My main consideration is, did he go out on loan? Let's go into his career stats. No, he didn't go out on loan, but that means he didn't play at all in Liverpool's first season in the game, the 2021-2022 season. He played 56 games, non-competitive games. He played 2 games in the cup and 2 starts and 1 sub appearance in the cup, and that is it. He played youth football. Steven Gerrard played youth football for Liverpool. In that second season, 22-23, he managed to get a few appearances in the Premier League, 5 substitute appearances for Steven Gerrard there, and then he starts to break himself into that Liverpool first team and starts playing games. 24 games, 2 goals for 1 assist. 5 goals, 1 assist the season after. Then the most recent season, age 23, he has started to come of his own. 50 appearances in all competitions, 10 goals, 14 assists, 10 player of the matches, and an average rating in the Premier League of 7.57. So, Steven Gerrard has also now played internationally for England, 5 caps and no goals, 23 caps and 7 goals for the England under-21s, which is very nice. His attributes have developed fantastically. Those physicals have really ramped up. He's also improved quite nicely in those mental attributes, and technically, he has improved fantastically well as well. As you can see from the attribute analysis graph here, he is very well rounded. I've just clocked as well, he is wanted. He is wanted by Paris Saint-Germain. Now, this is going to be a very interesting one. I will say I stipulated his loyalty at 20 because Gerrard had the opportunity to leave. Chelsea came in for him back in the day and he didn't. He stayed at Liverpool, and I want to see if that happens again. Will he stay at Liverpool for his entire career? Will he be a one-man team, or one club man, should I say? Or will he have his head turned by money? It's going to be interesting to find out. In terms of some of his milestones though, guys, we're going to take a look at things. Has he won a Premier League yet? No. Okay, good start. So he's made his first senior appearance for Liverpool against Fleetwood Town. I assume that was in the Cup. He scored his first Liverpool goal against Bristol City. It's the team I support. Good. He's won the Emirates FA Cup. He's won the Champions League in 2024. He won the Champions League there. He's won the Super Cup as well. He's won the Carabao Cup. First international cap for England was against Gibraltar, aged 21, and he's been okay for Liverpool thus far. In terms of some of his landmarks, they are. He was England's under-21 vice captain, and also Liverpool's under-23's vice captain. So maybe he's going down that captain fantastic route. In terms of awards, has he won anything? I assume because he didn't play in the first couple of seasons, he would miss out on some of the world awards, and it looks like he has done. So the NXGN, he's not been able to get that. The Copper Trophy, not eligible because he's not been playing. It's one of the issues of potentially being at a bigger club like Steven Gerrard, but he is now number 8 at Liverpool. I'm very interested to see in 5 years' time if he's still here or if he has had his head turned by PSG. We'll be back in 5 years' time. So guys, there's no way to sugarcoat this. 5 years' time, in the year 2031, Steven Gerrard is a Paris Saint-Germain player. He has left Liverpool. He has joined PSG. He has had his head turned by money, even. His money turned by head. That's weird. Don't say that, Steve. 65 caps for England, 16 goals. He's on an absolute wedge. Mentally, he's fantastic, as you kind of would expect from Steven Gerrard. Technically, very, very good. His physicals have gone a lot higher than I thought, actually. He's 20 agility. I wouldn't necessarily say Gerrard had that much agility, but I'm here for it. You know, I'm here for it. He's good on both feet still, and as you can see, his personality is born leader, which I actually agree with. I think Gerrard is a born leader. If we go into his career stats though, PSG, after that season where we just looked, 113 million for Steven Gerrard. And since he's been over in League, he's been ticking over very, very consistently. Almost in his most recent season, even double digits in goals and assists, 15 goals and 11 assists. So he's been ticking up nicely, which I'm hoping has put him in the fray for winning a lot of trophies. First international goal for England was against Saudi Arabia, so he started scoring goals for England. And you'd like to think that he will have an impact on England moving forward. He's won the Champions League again after joining PSG. Liga, he's won that as well. Trophy de Champion, Champions League runners-up. Liga again, another Champions League runners-up medal. Wow, Gerrard's getting to a lot of finals. In the 2030 World Cup, he came 4th with England. Out of curiosity, let's see who's won the last few World Cups. Portugal in 2022, and then Belgium in 2026 and 2030. Interesting. So all in all, in terms of his awards, has he won anything else in terms of the world game, or is it just a lot of French awards? It looks like it's a lot of French awards right now. Okay, we'll come back and check have a final check at some of the other big world awards at the end of this final simulation. He's getting a lot of supporters player of the year, which is nice to see. Shows he's a good club man, but interestingly enough, moved to PSG, moved for money. I thought he would have stayed loyal to the soil, and I thought he would have stayed in Liverpool, but evidently he didn't. I don't see him leaving PSG anytime soon, so we'll come back in 2036 to see how many titles he's managed to rack up. So guys, as predicted, it is 2036 and Steven Gerrard is still at PSG. He is a elite midfielder. He's still got that born leader personality. Media description says legendary midfielder, and I think looking at his attributes, he is fantastic. 126 caps for England, which, if this were the case, would make him the highest capped England international ever. As I said, his attribute analysis is still so well rounded, and his average performance in all the competitions has been absolutely brilliant. If we go into his career stats over the final few seasons, this is where we checked in last. So in the last few years, he's hit double digits goals and assists for pretty much every year. And in that most recent year, 14 goals and 20 assists, and he averaged an 8.13 in Ligue 1, which is just ridiculous. In 45 appearances in all competitions, age 33, Steven Gerrard scored 20 goals and got 21 assists. So 41 goal contributions in 45 games from central midfield. He looks brilliant, doesn't he? Even age 33, he's still got 15 pace. You could still play him for another couple years. In terms of some of his milestones, let's see if he's won anything else. Let's scroll our way back to 2026. And as you can see, another couple Champions Leagues in the bag. Liga is pretty much sewn up. World Cup 4th place we've seen. Sorry, I've gone too far back here. 2031 is what we needed to see. So Nations League runner-up. Oh, England won the Euros. Let's go, England. Another league championship is no real surprise, as I said. England winning the Nations League, and I've already clocked, annoyingly, come 3rd place in that World Cup, but doing very, very good things with PSG, as you kind of would expect. He seems to have been a very, very good footballer throughout the course of his career. Now, if we go over to here, first and foremost, I want to see all the awards, and I want to take a look at stuff like the Ballon d'Or. I don't think he would have won it, and he hasn't won it, mainly because he's not a centre forward. So let's have a look at the players who have won the Ballon d'Or throughout the course of this save. So Erling Haaland picks up the first one, Kevin De Bruyne. Let's see, does he break into the top 3 at any stage? Doesn't look like it thus far. The usual sort of suspects are in here. Florian Wirtz is one you don't usually see. So he came second to Erling Haaland in 2031. Very, very good year for him. Doing better than, oh wow, Man City have Haaland and Mbappe in this particular simulation. That is disgusting. We move forward. Has he crept back in? He has crept back in his latest season. 19 goals and 21 assists with that 7.92 average rating. He's got the highest average rating out of all of them. He's got more goals than Florian Wirtz, 1 less assist. And that for Alex Moriba, 39 goals for Moriba is disgustingly good. That is ridiculous, and I've just got to look just because I'm curious. 93 million they paid Leipzig for his services. So in terms of the Ballon d'Or, he didn't necessarily get there, but as a midfielder, that usually is quite difficult to get into. Let's have a look at the all-time, all seasons 11, and he doesn't get in here either. What? A player of Steven Gerrard's caliber should be in this all-season FIFA World 11, and he just doesn't make it. He's on the substitutes bench, but he doesn't make it into the starting 11 ahead of Camavinga or Pedri, despite coming in with 381 appearances and 129 goals. He scored more goals than Lewandowski on here. He scored more goals than quite a lot of players, but not making it into that FIFA World 11 throughout the course of a 15-year career. Overall, I think Gerrard has been very, very good. For me, the big surprise was him moving to Liverpool. I really, really didn't think that would happen. But it looks like he's had a fantastic career, and England won the Euros, which is another massive plus. Let me know down in the comments who you would like to see next time out. I think I have an idea. I kind of want to settle the debate after doing Gerrard. Who was better, Gerrard, Lampard, or Paul Scholes? Let me know what you think of that idea down in the comments, and if there are any other legends you would like to see me remake, also drop them down in that comment section. If you have enjoyed today's video, guys, please do drop a like on it down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you on another one very, very soon.